Thank you all for coming. We're so excited that we have such a good group here and have wonderful news to share with you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Ann Bennett Phillips. I'm the current chair of Forsyth Technical Community College and also co-chair of the search committee. First, I would also like to thank the co-chair of the Presidential Search Committee, Ed Welch. Ed could not be here today, but I would like to thank him for his tireless leadership and commitment to seeing this process through. And he's been a wonderful advocate for the college. But I also want to take the opportunity. We had a full group that helped with this search process and our search committee. Many of them are here, and I would like to give my thanks for their efforts, as well as the entire college community that participated in this search, from the presidential forums, the interviews, the surveys, and the feedback. It was a very collaborative and transparent process, and we appreciate everyone's involvement to get us to today. I welcome everyone here today for this great news for Forsyth Tech students, faculty, and staff, and the community at large. In a moment, we will introduce the next president of Forsyth Technical Community College. But before I do, I would like to give a special thanks to Dr. Gary Green, our current president, and I will ask that Gary stand. Dr. Green, we would like to all thank you for your dedicated service to Forsyth Tech and your unwavering commitment to this college over the past 17 years. Your leadership and guidance has developed the college into a strong pillar in Forsyth and Stokes counties and communities. Your accomplishments will remain long after your retirement, and your vision and inspiration and dedication to students in this community has served us well. Thank you. We look forward to the next several months of work together with you and our board and the community, and your continued leadership to finish up the areas of priority, as well as have time to celebrate with you along the way. And we want to make sure and know where you're going to take vacation so we can follow you along the way, not let you go. But we are excited to introduce the 7th president of Forsyth Technical Community College. And after a tireless and wonderful search process, I would like to introduce Dr. Janet Spriggs. I love being the one to announce this wonderful surprise and news to our community. Before I ask Dr. Spriggs to come up and say a few words, I would like to give her a nice introduction and fill you in a little bit for those that don't know her background. Dr. Spriggs was born and raised in North Carolina and is the first-generation college graduate. As a former community college student, she is well aware of the access and success mission of the North Carolina Community College system, and will bring that involvement and commitment to the students of Forsyth Tech. She completed her Bachelor's of Science degree in Computer Information Systems at Roger Williams University. She received her Master's of Science degree from Nova Southeastern University and received her doctorate in education from Northeastern University. With 22 years of increasing responsibilities at Carteret and Rowan Cabarrus Community Colleges, she was one of the 40 leaders selected from across the nation in 2018-19 Aspen Presidential Fellow for Community College Excellence. As the current Chief Operating Officer and the former Vice President and Chief Financial Officer at Rowan Cabarrus Community College, she is student-centered, a visionary leader, and a valued and trusted partner who inspires excellence and encourages student success and outcomes. The Board of Trustees and the search committee is confident that she will be the next president that will lead us to the vision that Forsyth Tech is driven by. She is innovative, energetic, and a creative leader who understands the community college mission to promote student success and access and consider the effects on students when making decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Dr. Spriggs, and I'll allow her to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you all so very much. Mere words could not possibly describe how overjoyed I am to be here with you today, or how humbled, honored, and grateful I am to have been chosen to be the 7th president at Forsyth Tech Community College. I'm also really glad that I don't have to keep this a secret anymore because that has been the hardest secret of my life to keep. My heart is truly overflowing with gratitude this morning, and if you would indulge me for just a moment to share just a few thank yous that I think are so important for today. First, to the Board of Trustees, I am grateful for your confidence and your trust in me as to serve as the next leader of this esteemed institution. I am impressed with your commitment to student success and access, and moreover to equity of access for all students. I am eager to begin our work together, and I will not let you down. To the search committee, thank you for making this process a priority in your already busy lives. I have served on 2 presidential search committees, and I understand the commitment and the time and the effort that it takes. I commend you and thank you not only for choosing me, although I'm really glad you did, but also for recognizing the importance of this decision and for being willing to take the time and put forth the effort in this process. I will not let you down. I also want to congratulate Dr. Green and offer him a word of thanks as well. I hope that you and your wife Ann truly enjoy this new chapter in your life and this new journey, and I'm really glad that you have decided to remain at home here in Winston-Salem. For 17 years, you have served this college and this community with excellence, and to quote a recent Bloomberg article that I think we all have read, you and your entire team of dedicated staff and faculty have transformed Forsyth Tech into, quote, one of the economic engines of Winston-Salem, and under your leadership, Forsyth Tech has become an exemplar of what community colleges ought to be. I think that it's safe to say that everyone in this room joins me in thanking you for your dedication and your service, and even though that's some pretty big shoes to fill, Dr. Green, I promise that I will not let you down. I also want to thank all of the staff and faculty of my soon-to-be new college family. For all of you, staff and faculty, I know that change can be very scary, and I know that many of you have also been kept busy and possibly a little nervous or anxious throughout this process, wondering who you were going to get and what kind of leader he or she would be. I pledge to you to be a leader who earns your trust every day and who walks alongside you. We will go toward tomorrow together, and I promise I will not let you down. I need to also just give a special shout out to a few people here at Forsyth Tech who've spent quite a lot of time over the past few weeks making sure that everything goes smoothly for today. Wendy Emerson, thank you so much, Wendy. We've known each other for a while, but you've just been invaluable to me for these couple of weeks, and I appreciate it. Sherry, you're amazing already, I know that, and I appreciate you and Judy and Lauren for all the hard work that you've done to get us here today. While today is about Forsyth Tech, I have to talk just a little bit about Rowan Cabarrus. I was moved beyond words when a couple of my colleagues from my leadership team told me that they wanted to be here this morning. and share this moment with me. So they did a great job of being incognito and not wearing any RCCC swag or name badges so that they wouldn't spoil the surprise. Paula Dibley and Natasha Lipscomb are two of the amazing leaders at Rowan Cabarrus Community College, and together we have made a difference for so many lives and so many students. I'm eager to continue to watch both of you soar, and I will always be there for you, so please know that, and thank you for being here today. Finally, last but certainly not least, to my family, many of them could not be here. I've got a lot of family, and they all couldn't be here, but thanks to the beauty of technology, I think a lot of them may be watching on YouTube right now. So to my sweet, sweet mother, Doris, in Roxborough, my father-in-law, Bob, in Florida, our sons and daughter, Scott, Philip, Glenn, and Christy, our amazing grandchildren, Abigail, Ian, and Max, and my baby brothers and sister-in-laws, Tim and Janet, and Don and Stacy, and my amazing sister-in-law, Linda, in New York. I love and cherish you all. Two of my very special family members could be here today. First, our baby Kevin is here. Even though he's over 6 feet tall, he will always be my baby. He's here with us today, and when I told him that I was going to be the president at Forsyth Tech, the first thing he said was, I knew they would make the right choice. And then he told me how proud he was of me, and I just need to take a minute to say, Kevin, thank you for being proud of your mama, but no matter how proud of me you are, I am more proud of you. Thank you for being here today. I love you. And of course, my very favorite person, my husband Doug, is here. We've been together for a very long time, through a lot of ups and downs, mostly ups. And along with our children and our grandchildren, you are my greatest blessing in this life. You're my biggest fan, my soulmate, and the absolute love of my life. And on this very special day, I just have to publicly thank you for always encouraging me, always supporting my wild ideas and dreams, and for being my rock. My heart will always belong to you. So I know that was a lot of thank yous and a little bit of mushy, and I'm sorry. But I truly do feel just such an attitude of gratitude for today, and I appreciate you allowing me the privilege of just sharing those thank yous. In my application letter, as I close, I just want to say that I said in my application letter, if I was given the opportunity to lead Forsyth Tech, I would bring a fresh and inspirational perspective on leadership, an unwavering commitment to lifelong learning and workforce development and preparedness, an emphasis on access, success, and post-graduation success, an incomparable work ethic, and the personal and professional qualifications necessary to surpass your expectations. This morning, I want to make that pledge anew to all of you. But I also want to be clear that I do not intend to do any of that alone, and I think that Dr. Green would agree with me that he didn't transform Forsyth Tech into the college that all colleges should be like alone either. In January, we will start a new journey together. And one thing that I will promise you is that you will hear me talk a lot about making a difference, because that's what I believe wholeheartedly in. And I think that all of us who work in community colleges live by these words by Ralph Waldo Emerson every day. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, and to be compassionate, and to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. For the past 22 years, I have watched dedicated staff and faculty at community colleges all across this state honorably and compassionately make a difference in the lives of countless North Carolinians. Last year alone, we served approximately 700,000 students from Manteo to Murphy at small towns and larger cities through credit and non-credit programs, and we all witness the power of education to change lives. Our uniquely American community college system provides access to higher education for all. Our students depend on us to meet them where they are and carry them as far as they will go. I understand the barriers and the risks and the hardships of being a low-income, first-generation community college student, because that was me not that long ago. My parents and my family loved me unconditionally, and they wanted me to be whatever I could be, but they didn't always know how to help me achieve my dreams. I faced a lot of risk factors and barriers that our students face every day. I believe in the power of education to change lives because it changed my life. I want to close by speaking directly to all of you Forsyth Tech faculty and staff. I take the responsibility of being your leader very seriously, and I'm passionate about the work that we do and the difference that we make to our students, our communities, the businesses and industries that we serve. I am very eager to stand beside you and to work alongside you to build upon that solid foundation that you and Dr. Green have already created. And we will continue to be innovative and to be transformative, to challenge the status quo when necessary, and to make sure that we continue to move forward toward tomorrow together. I will not let you down. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Janet, we are so excited that you have accepted this role at Forsyth Tech, and we look forward to your leadership and all supporting you in this transition and your journey. And clearly, for our friends and partners at Rowan Cabarrus, you can clearly see why y'all are very sad to lose Dr. Spriggs, but also why we have absolutely made the right choice. And so thank you for those wonderful comments. I wished I had that art. And clearly you can see Sherry said, stick to the script, Dan. So I'm trying to. But again, we really appreciate all of you for coming. As Dr. Spriggs has mentioned, the official transition is in January, so we look forward to Dr. Green's leadership between now and year end. We're working hard to ensure a smooth transition and supporting Dr. Spriggs in January. In order to have others in the community meet and greet, there will be several meetings, forums, and opportunities to further our discussion with Dr. Spriggs and meetings with students, faculty, staff, and community at large. So we look forward to many more opportunities to kind of hear the vision and the direction with Dr. Spriggs and our entire team at the first of the year. So that concludes our wonderful announcement, and we're very excited. And I'm also glad that it's no longer a secret anymore, because it really was very difficult to. But we wanted to make sure that the Forsyth Tech community, it didn't, come through the grapevine. So we really are excited to share this news. After the conclusion of this, we will have an opportunity for Dr. Spriggs to have a media session, and then also take any one-on-one questions afterwards too. So thank you all.